Welcome back. Another video. It's 2 a.m. and who knows what I'm gonna make, but we're gonna find out. And I think I'm gonna use these sounds. Let's get started. Also, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out the videos made by Nate Styles, our other great producer. Oh, and if you need editing help, check out our great editor who yells at me when I don't mention him, Cade Edens. Right from Ohio, lovely guy. Link in the description below. First, as always, get your VST that you want. Classic, I'm just gonna go, you know what? I'm actually gonna go Analog Labs. Haven't shown you guys that yet. All right, Analog Labs. Very nice little product, actually. A lot of different sections. Who cares about that? You can read it. Editor, zoom in on all these nice little sections. Pause for 10 seconds so editor gets the clip. Let's do keys. I think we're gonna do a little bit of R&B. That's it. That's what we've decided. So we're gonna take this down to about 96 BPM. There we go. And we're gonna hit this random button, and now we're just gonna find some pretty keys. Nope. Hell no. Okay, wait a minute. So what we did for this original keyboard we cut out some lows so that we can get some bass in it later and not have it sound so muddy. So this is what it sounds like without its highs, without its lows. Then we added a little bit of, actually a lot of bit of crusher. This D blue tape crusher. And then we added a little chorus to top it all off. Just the default setting, not much going on, and then I mixed it from here. Now we're gonna try to find different layers to go on this. Open up another layer, Analog Labs, go for some pad or keys, don't know yet, we're gonna find out. So we got a nice little bit of a layer going on. This is when I like to start adding drums. Give myself a basic idea of what it'll sound like. Alright, so we did a lot. Well, hopefully when the editor sped this up. First we started out with this little rhythm. And then added this to... And we're panning each one slightly to a different ear. Give it that little bit of space. And then a nice little basic clap. There's not really much processing going on in these drums. I usually save that for later, right before I send an artist. So right now this is just basically what it sounds like, raw, unmixed. And then I added this nice little vocal line. Found it from Omnisphere. It's called Jazz Stacks Do-Do's. You know? And this is going through a lot of processing here. So let me show you what it sounded like without the effects. Solo it. This is without any, with a lot of the highs put out, most of the lows. Add a little bit of distortion. This chorus effect, we used the Filtero preset on it. Then to add more space, I added just a phaser. Basically just bounce back to each ear a little bit more. And reverb, even more space. Again, it started to add a lot of highs and lows that I didn't want, so I added another reverb. Or sorry, EQ. Then I added, and I thought I wanted more of a groove to it, make it sound more like a drum than a melody. So I went to gross beat. Gross beat's fantastic for slowing down time. That's pretty much what it's known for. But it also has nice little patterns you can put if you're being lazy. So this is a simple 1/3 gate, so it's just going on the 1/3 of each bar, measure, whatever the word is. Now it adds a lot of bounce. Now let's turn the volume back up. So then you add it with this. And honestly, I think we're about to switch up these chords because I don't think these chords do anything special. There we go. I like this a lot more, less complicated. Feels like a lot easier to work with. So now I'm back to adding more layers. We decided after all this, after we changed the chords, that I still wanted something that was like a melody, basically. Then we decided to add a little basic, trap hi-hat pattern. All right, we added a bass line. We're probably gonna add another little some bass. Here's the last little bit, and there's, feel like it adds a nice little bounce to it. Remember, just keep things simple. You gotta remember someone's gonna hop on and sing on this. So now that bass isn't gonna be playing the whole time, so we're gonna add probably a synth bass that is gonna be playing during the verses. And the reason you don't want your 808s playing the whole time, sometimes you do, depends on the song, is because having two different bass sounds gives a nice variety. It doesn't bore the listener, and they'll know because this thing changes, something else is coming. And people don't want to be bored when listening to a song, but they also don't want it to be so complicated they don't know what's going on. So you put a synth bass, you know it's the verse or the hook or whatever, and then you put the 808 bass, and you know that's your chorus. It both makes it feel different, but you aren't unexpecting something different. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. It's like 3 a.m. now. Editor. You're beautiful. All right, now we got all our little basic steps in. We're gonna separate everything, put it in the thing, and come up with little final products. Or final thing. I'm gonna show you the whole song. Yeah, want about 253 minutes. Good enough. All right, we got it all set up the way we want to. We changed a little bit of a hi-hat pattern for the chorus. Just added another little layer to it. which goes right here, and it just goes like this. And so thanks for watching, guys. Tune back next week for my video, later this week for Nate Styles' video, and thanks for listening.